Most dog owners believe love is measured by food, toys, walks, and comfort. But what if the real damage isn't what you forget to give, but what you do every single day without realizing? Science now shows that dogs experience emotional pain in ways very similar to young children. They feel rejection, confusion, anxiety, and sadness. And most of the time, the people they trust most are the ones causing it. Today, we are uncovering 10 everyday habits that silently hurt your dog emotionally, without you ever intending to. 1. Ignoring them for your phone. You come home after a long day. Your dog hears your car, your keys, your footsteps. Their entire body lights up. Tail wagging, eyes bright, heart racing. This is the moment they have been waiting for. And then it happens. You pull out your phone. Messages, notifications, social media. To you, it feels harmless. To your dog, it feels like rejection. Dogs do not understand phones. They do not understand work emails or scrolling. What they understand is attention. Research on social bonding shows that when a caregiver suddenly disengages visually and emotionally, stress hormones rise. Your dog reads your face, your posture, your energy. When your eyes lock onto a screen instead of them, their brain interprets it as being ignored. Some dogs react by pawing, barking, or nudging. Others shut down. They lower their head, walk away, and lie down quietly. This is not independence. This is resignation. Over time, repeated moments like this teach dogs that connection is unpredictable. Just 10 minutes of undivided attention when you arrive home can dramatically improve emotional security and reduce anxiety behaviors. 2. Punishing mistakes that already happened. You walk into the house and see the mess. A torn pillow, chewed shoes, trash on the floor. Frustration hits instantly. You call your dog over and scold them. They crouch, they look away, it looks like guilt. But it is not. Dogs live in the present. Their ability to connect cause and consequence lasts only seconds. When you punish them minutes or hours later, they have no idea what they did wrong. What they learn instead is that their human can become angry without warning. That fearful posture you see is appeasement behavior. It is a survival response. Over time, this creates anxious dogs who constantly monitor your mood, never knowing when they are safe. Trust erodes quietly. Behavior worsens, not improves. If you miss the moment, the correction window is gone. Clean the mess and adjust management next time. Emotional safety is far more important than discipline delivered too late. 3. Using the leash as control instead of communication. Walks should be your dog's favorite part of the day. For them, it is not just exercise. It is information, exploration, mental stimulation. When the leash becomes a tool for jerking and yanking, that joy disappears. The neck is a sensitive and vulnerable area. Repeated leash corrections can cause physical discomfort, but the emotional impact is often worse. Dogs begin associating the outside world with tension and pain. What should build confidence instead creates stress. A dog pulling is not being stubborn. They are following scent, curiosity, instinct. Teaching loose leash walking requires patience, reinforcement, and clarity, not force. Harnesses, calm pacing, and reward-based methods protect both physical and emotional well-being. A walk should feel like cooperation, not control. When your dog trusts that being near you does not hurt, they naturally stay closer. 4. Hugging them in ways that make them uncomfortable. Humans hug to show love. Dogs do not. In canine body language, being restrained can signal threat. When you wrap your arms tightly around a dog, many tolerate it without enjoying it. Stress signals are subtle: closed mouth, pinned ears, whale eye, stiff posture. These are requests for space. Ignoring them teaches dogs that their boundaries do not matter. Affection should be offered in ways dogs understand. Gentle chest rubs, leaning side by side, soft petting. When affection feels safe, dogs seek it more often. Love is not about how you want to express it. It is about how the other being receives it. 5. Yelling when they are confused. Raising your voice does not create understanding. It creates fear. When dogs do not understand what is being asked, shouting pushes their brain into survival mode. Learning shuts down. Studies consistently show that dogs trained with calm, positive methods are more confident and emotionally stable. Dogs want to succeed. They want clarity, not volume. Your tone matters more than your words. Calm guidance builds trust. Frustration erodes it. 6. Let them sniff. For humans, walks are exercise. For dogs, walks are information. The nose is a dog's primary way of understanding the world, far more important than sight. When you rush a walk, pulling them away from smells, forcing a strict pace, you are cutting off their main source of mental stimulation. To your dog, sniffing a tree, a patch of grass, or a sidewalk corner is not wasting time. It is reading messages left by other dogs, tracking changes, understanding who has passed through their territory. Studies show that sniffing significantly lowers stress levels and provides deep mental satisfaction. When dogs are denied this, they often come home physically tired but mentally frustrated. This frustration can appear later as restlessness, pacing, barking, or destructive behavior. Allowing sniffing is not spoiling, it is enrichment. A slower walk with freedom to explore is often healthier than a long, rigid march. When you let your dog sniff, you are telling them their curiosity matters. You are sharing their world instead of dragging them through yours. Over time, this builds trust, calmness, and emotional balance that no amount of forced exercise can replace. 7. Leaving them alone too long and too often. Dogs are not designed for long periods of isolation. They are social animals with nervous systems built around connection. When left alone for many hours, their stress hormones rise, even if they appear calm on the surface. Time passes differently for dogs. 4 hours of silence can feel endless. Many dogs do not sleep peacefully while alone. They wait. They listen. They pace. Chronic isolation contributes directly to separation anxiety, depression, and compulsive behaviors. Chewing, barking, digging, and excessive licking often come from unmet social needs, not disobedience. While modern life requires work and responsibilities, emotional needs do not disappear. Dogs need interaction, movement, and engagement throughout the day. Solutions do not have to be extreme. A midday walk, a dog sitter, daycare, interactive enrichment, or even adjusting schedules can dramatically improve emotional health. Leaving a dog alone all day and expecting emotional stability is unrealistic. Companionship is not a luxury for dogs. It is a biological requirement tied directly to their sense of safety and belonging. 8. Leaving without a clear goodbye ritual. Many owners believe ignoring their dog before leaving prevents anxiety, but for most dogs, sudden disappearance creates uncertainty. Dogs rely on patterns and cues to understand their world. When you leave without acknowledgement, your dog does not know if you are gone for minutes or forever. This uncertainty is what fuels anxiety. A calm, consistent goodbye ritual gives clarity. It does not mean dramatic farewells. It means predictable signals. A specific phrase, a gentle touch, a small treat. These cues tell your dog what is happening and what will come next. Over time, the ritual itself becomes reassuring. The dog learns that when this happens, you always return. Predictability lowers stress and helps dogs self-regulate while alone. Without it, they remain alert, waiting, listening for sounds, unable to relax. Offering a brief, calm goodbye is not reinforcing anxiety. It is providing emotional information. Dogs do better when they understand transitions instead of being left to guess them. 9. Safety over scolding fear. Fear is not a choice. Loud noises, storms, fireworks, unfamiliar environments trigger instinctual panic responses. When a fearful dog is scolded, they do not learn to be brave. They learn that even their trusted human is unsafe. This deepens anxiety and damages the bond. Dogs experiencing fear need calm leadership, not correction. Your emotional state directly affects theirs. Speaking softly, staying grounded, and creating a safe space communicates stability. Fearful behavior is not defiance. It is a nervous system overwhelmed. Punishing fear teaches dogs to suppress warning signs, which can lead to sudden reactions later. Supporting fear teaches resilience. Over time, dogs learn that even when the world feels threatening, their human remains steady. This trust is foundational. When dogs feel protected instead of judged during fear, recovery becomes faster and confidence grows naturally. You become a safe harbor rather than another source of stress. 10. Notice subtle pain. Dogs are experts at hiding pain. Evolution taught them that weakness invites danger. Small changes in behavior are often the only clues they give. Slower movement, hesitation on stairs, changes in posture, reduced enthusiasm, altered appetite. These are not signs of aging to dismiss. They are communication. When subtle pain is ignored, discomfort grows silently until it becomes severe. Dogs cannot advocate for themselves. They rely entirely on observation and response from their human. Dismissing early signs delays care and prolongs suffering. Emotional well-being is tied closely to physical comfort. A dog in pain becomes withdrawn, irritable, or unusually quiet. Attentive guardianship means noticing patterns and trusting intuition. If something feels different, it usually is. Responding early protects not only physical health, but emotional security. When dogs know their discomfort will be noticed and addressed, trust deepens. They feel safe being vulnerable instead of hiding pain until they can no longer cope.